Ladies and gentlemen, hi, hello, how are you? Your old pal Jason here. We are more of a state of the channel for the year than a state of the channel for the month, but I thought, we've been doing this for a little while. Maybe like a year-end wrap-up would be kind of a fun little thing. So I have got in front of me a handy-dandy 3x5 card. Excuse me. And I just kind of wanted to look around and see what our overviews were, what our trends were. Apparently, I can use AI tools for brainstorming video ideas, and that's moved to somewhere called Inspiration. And then there's a button to go to Inspiration. Do I care? No, it's AI. I don't care. What I'm looking for is this is what I'm looking for. Pardon me. It's fine till I started talking, as per usually how that goes. We want. I don't know what we want. What do we want? Man, there's so much to think of. While I go through this, let me tell you that we started the year, January 2024, 242 subs on this channel. We ended the year, December, as of the day I'm recording this, 352. That's an increase of 110 throughout the year. Don't know if that's good or bad. Probably not great, according to what YouTube would want you to think, but whatever. Our our best month for subs was November. Gained a whopping 24 in November. And averaged out to be about 9.2 new subs a month. So thank you, you 9.2 new people every month. Nice to see you. This year, we started in January, finishing up Islets. Pardon me. And Final Fantasy Tactics. Sorry, took a minute. Cleaned up myself a little bit. Got the coffee started. Let's continue. So we started and finished. We started Islets and Final Fantasy Tactics 2023. We finished them in 2024. In 2024, I should have counted. Let's do it now. Together. As a team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Well, I'm going to say 17. We have started and completed 17 Let's Plays this year. Those were Return of the Obra Dinn, Super Mario World, Blasto, Dredge, Castlevania Order of Ecclesia, Final Fantasy II, the Origins version, Medieval 2, The Vagrant, aka Sword of the Vagrant, Excavation of Hobbs Barrow, Ori and the Blind Forest, Final Fantasy IX, Orcs Must Die 3 with Scarlet, Crypt Custodian, Odalus, The Dark Call, Melon Journey. We started, didn't really finish it. Don't worry about that. We'll come to that later. Ocean's Heart, We Love Katamari Rerolled, and we have just begun Chicken Police, Into the Hive, and Little King Story, which we will be finishing up in 2025. I mentioned Melon Journey. It's on there. I forgot we have started it. We haven't finished it. We will be finishing it in 2025. I'll get onto that later. A couple of little side projects. We had the Let's Listen series with we went through the entire Everything Supernatural album, and we did some Randy Newman songs. Don't know if we'll be going back to that in 2025 or not. We will see. Then, of course, we had the GMD project. Basically, we just, continuing on with that. I've been continuing on with that in my off time. It's winter, so I haven't done a whole lot of big stuff, anything that requires a lot of power tools, table saw, etc. I don't know all that crap around when it's wet and muddy and rainy and snowy outside, so kind of on a hiatus for some of that. But there are some new videos for that. I just need to get them done and uploaded. And then we just finished the 9th year of the Electric Leftovers podcast. Doesn't mean I've been podcasting for 9 years. It's probably been closer to 12 or 13. But Electric Leftovers in its iteration now has been happening for 9 years. So 2025 will be the 10th year of good old Electric Leftovers. I pulled up my analytics for the year. My most viewed video was Santa Came to Town, which was a little thing from our my town's Christmas parade that happens the Friday after Thanksgiving every year, and this was the 2023 parade. We had I got a powered speaker, made a video about that called Rattle in Your Woofer for the Samson RS110A, where we got into that and fixed that. Odalus, The Dark Call, episode 9 was a real popular one. Islets 1 was real popular. My reaction to the World Order Let's Start World War III video, which was terrible, by the way. My reaction videos are terrible. I don't do it like everybody else does it, because everybody else does it and it annoys me the way they do it. So I don't do it that way. A couple of shorts, Not a Bad Day Today, The Weird Tree Cat, Dawn of Sorrow, Toem, Genghis Khan 2, Groove Machine Dome, more Odalus, more Groove Machine Dome, Obra Dinn, Final Fantasy IX, more GMD, Final Fantasy IX, Capcom Arcade Stadium. We played that. I didn't write it down because it's a game collection and we didn't really finish anything, so I didn't want to count it. Anyway, yeah, that's probably the biggest stuff that we've had going on here at the channel. Let's check out traffic sources. That'll be fun. Browse features was a big one. Suggested videos, playlists, YouTube searches, and external. Can we have a little more information on external? I'm curious. Google search, number 1. DuckDuckGo. Good for you guys. Plain old Google, YouTube, Discord, Yahoo, Bing, WhatsApp. I'm not even on WhatsApp. Chrome, Brave, Blue Sky. That's okay. Creator Studio, Discord, Google Go, more Blue Sky, Brave, Google Android Apps Messaging, what the hell that is, Microsoft Office Outlook, Samsung Android Messaging, Smart Suggestions, Tribal Android, Mastodon, Firefox, Vobel, what's Vobel? YA.ru, Yandex, and Yauta, Yauta.com, and one view from Yauta.com. Thank you, Yauta.com. I don't know what half of these are. I don't. I have no idea. Let's check geography. Why the hell not? United States, Sri Lanka, Germany. Hi, Germany. Bangladesh, and the UK were the top. 10 views from Poland. Thanks, Poland. You're tied with Cambodia, Argentina, Hungary, and Italy. Viewer age. Why not? Who's digging my stuff? 35 to 44. You guys are my demographic. Thank you. Followed by 25 to 34. Followed there by 45 to 54. Right on. And then 18 to 24. You young kids. Seeing what everything. And mostly male. 80.1% male. Hi, fellas. How are you? I'll have to, because if you've been with me forever, you know, the 18, 19 years I've been doing this, it hasn't been that long. It feels like it. One of my claims to fame back in the day was that I had better audio than just about everybody else doing this. I mean, like anybody doing video game videos, because everybody else had like that little stick mic that was like way over here, and you kind of had to yell. Or they had a headset and they got it way too close and they had this kind of thing going on, and there's a lot of plosives in their headphones because they didn't understand you got to misdirect that plosive or you're going to get a lot of P's in your, you know. And I don't do that, obviously. But one of the things, you know, back in the County Line gaming days and pre-County Line gaming, it was always, I don't want to say requested. It was requested a couple of times, I remember, but generally I forced it upon everybody where, you know, I just, hello. And that was kind of a thing for a little bit. Anyway, I'll have to change it from hello ladies to hello fellas. All 80.1% of you. And then user specified as nobody. How sad is that? According to this, though, I've got 100.1%. However that happens. Anyway, look. Numbers all aside, I want to thank everybody who's been hanging out for the last couple years, who's been here for the last year, who's sat through all of those games I mentioned a little while ago. I don't even know where I put the list. I think I threw it away. Nope, there it is. If you had a favorite in any of those, if there was one you really enjoyed or you really hated or you had some questions or whatever on, leave a comment on this. I'm more than happy to answer anything I can answer, or, you know, I'm just curious. I like to know what you guys like. We had 24 new subscribers in November. That was the month Odalus came out. I don't know if it's just because nobody had heard of the game or nobody had seen the game or people had played it, but it was kind of hard or they couldn't find the secrets or whatever. So I'm interested to know if you guys want to share. Obviously you're welcome to. I don't turn off comments on anything. But if you don't want to, that's totally fine too. I'm just curious is all. I will tell you in a shift in, I don't know what you want to call it. Publicity for your old pal Jason. The other day, I finished recording a Let's Play. One I'd started months ago, and one that I really wanted to get done because it's starting here at the end of February. And I was getting a little nervous that I wasn't going to have it done. But it's finished, so I actually now have the entirety of 2025 basically budgeted out. And I've got about half of these games finished already. Because you know me, I don't like to start uploading something until it's finished, like the recording is done, in case something should happen and I'm unable to record for a little while. Like, I'm probably going to have surgery on my hand. Nothing, like, it'll be outpatient, in and out, gotta fix a thing, I got a tendon that's doing some stuff it shouldn't be doing. But, you know, I'm probably not going to want to play video games for about a week after that. And if I've got to record all the time, you know what I'm saying? It's not like when I started this, I had just come off of hand surgery, was watching videos, and then after I healed, like, I could do that. I can't go back to work yet, but I can do this. So that kind of thing. Anyway. So I'm not going to tell you the order in which these are coming up. I got to keep some secrets. But I can tell you what's coming up next year. Okay? And I'm excited for it. I'm excited for most of this. I think I've picked a good bunch. I've tried to get a good representation so we're not doing like a ton of really long RPGs or a ton of this or a ton of that. I love me some RPGs and I love me some really long RPGs, but I don't want to be doing nothing but really long RPGs all the time. It's part of the reason we do the streams is it gives us some more variety, right? So, 2025, we will be finishing Little King's story. We will be starting and finishing Final Fantasy X, which is the last Final Fantasy I plan to play in that project that I started years ago, where I was going to play every Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest game from 1 to 10, and then like A-B compare the two. So we're going to finish with Final Fantasy. Dragon Quest X is an MMO, so I'm not playing that one, but I am going to play 11. And we'll finish up with 11. That is also happening in 2025. So that project, hopefully, Dragon Quest 11 is probably going to be pretty long. If it's going to be anything like 8, Dragon Quest 8 is one of the longest Let's Plays I've ever done. It was over 100 hours. And I'm guessing 11 will be similar. So we will at least start 11 this year. We're going to finish up Melon Journey. I did that in some downtime. I had over the course of moving everything out here. We are going to do a Let's Play of Oracle of Ages, because we're going to do a Let's Play of Mega Man 11, because I've done all the other Mega Mans. We're going to play a game called 9 Years of Shadow that I picked up on Steam that I really, really liked. They've got another game that's been in my wish list, feels like for a million years. I'm really looking forward to it. I didn't realize that 9 Years of Shadow was also this other publisher until I was looking at 9 Years of Shadow for someone else. And then I looked at... I'm going to find it because I can't remember the exact name of it because I suck. Me. Have I ever told you I hate going around Steam? I think it's really overly complicated trying to get places. Mariachi Legends. This has been on my wish list since 2023. It feels like it's been longer. It's still TBA. But the 9 Years of Shadow people also made Mariachi Legends. And I've had Mariachi Legends on my wish list longer than I've had 9 Years of Shadow in my library. I played 9 Years of Shadow. It was wonderful. Really, really liked it. I think you guys will enjoy it. But we're going to play that at some point. We need to replay Okage, Shadow King. And I've got a working PS2 again. I've got it all set up. We're ready to go. I did a test. I had to fix a stupid thing with the ribbon cable because Sony just is bad at making things. So, I'm not kidding you. To prevent all of my discs from being eaten by the ribbon cable in the Sony PlayStation 2, I had to go and print like a 2-cent part, like a 3D printed 2-cent piece of plastic, and then just glue it into place. Problem solved. I don't know. It's annoying. Anyway, Dragon Quest XI, Mega Man 11, 9 Years of Shadow, Okage, Oracle of Ages, Melon Journey, Final Fantasy X, Castlevania, Portrait of Ruin is coming up because I played, all these other Castlevanias. Why not Portrait of Ruin? If anybody asks about the other Game Boy Advance Castlevanias, Circle of the Moon and Harmony of Dissonance, I'm going to tell you, not super interested in those. I've played them. I think they're bad. But if y'all eventually want to see them, we'll do them. Might have to be on stream, though. Just saying. Somebody pointed out that one of my Mega Man Unlimited videos was busted, and it was right at the end of the game, and I don't have that save anymore, so there's a replay of Mega Man Unlimited coming out, and I was also told that there's a Mega Man Unlimited 2 happening, so that might be something we stream. I don't know. And there is some DLC for Dredge that we didn't get to when we did the stream, and I'm going to be doing that. Again, I don't really have anything to say when we're doing it or not, because I don't want to spoil any, not like it's going to spoil anything, but that's the plan for the year. We're going to finish Little King's Story. We've got Final Fantasy X, Mega Man 11, Portrait of Ruin. We'll finish Melon Journey, Mega Man Unlimited, Okage, Oracle of Ages, Dredge DLC, 9 Years of Shadow. That's 9 games. We're going to start Dragon Quest XI. That's 10 games. Finishing Little King's Story makes it 11. And then whatever we end up streaming. And if you are unsure, if you've never attended a stream, we stream every Monday, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Normally, we do like a game that was donated, either Steam donation, someone physically sent me a copy, whatever. We do that. A game I pick, and then a viewer's choice. If you're a Buy Me a Coffee member or a subscriber on Twitch, you get to pick a game, and then those go into a hat, and then we pull out 4 of them, and then y'all vote. You've done that before, I think. So that's usually how that goes. Sometimes we skip it up, because like Chicken Police Into the Hive came out, and I bumped my choice ahead because I really wanted to play that game because I love Chicken Police. So that's kind of how the Chicken Police thing works. So yeah, there's going to be at least 10 or 12 new games next year. And depending on what we all pick for streams, you could get another one every 2 months, depending on how long they are. So just keep it in mind. I try and keep new things happening often. The Electric Leftovers podcast every Thursday. Now that I'm caught up enough on recording Let's Plays that I have a little bit of breathing room, I've been wanting to get back into reading and doing some like audiobook kind of stuff, so I'm going to start doing that here soon, I hope. Probably while it's been that couple of days recovery from my hand thing. I don't know. The website, everything's going cool over there. If you haven't checked it out, all the Let's Plays, all the streams, all the everything is over there. It's just jasonsgroovemachine.com. I know it's all available on YouTube, and you don't have to watch it at the website. You don't need an account or anything. But if you go to the website, it's easier to find things. Because trying to find things on YouTube, I feel like, is a pain in the neck. So go to the website. You can search Let's Plays alphabetically, by console, by genre. I just feel like it's easier to do that way. I don't know if anybody else thinks so, but that's what I think. So if that's a thing, check that out. If you want to, like I mentioned, subscribe on Twitch. It's Jason's Groove Machine over there. If you want to buy me a coffee, buymeacoffee.com/electricleft. That's all over at the website. A link to my Blue Sky is over there. Music's over there. Podcast is over there. Everything is over there. I don't even know what game I'm going to play to put underneath this audio. I should probably figure that out. But I want to say thank you, everybody. I said it at the beginning. I say it all the time. I try to say it all the time. I'm going to say it again. I want to thank you guys who have been watching and subscribing and going through channel shutdowns and moves and all of that. I really do appreciate it. There's literally millions of other things you could watch instead of my crap, and you choose to watch my crap. And I don't know if that says that my crap isn't as crap as I think it is, or maybe, something's wrong with you. I don't know you personally. I don't want to judge, but given all the options, you're here, and I super appreciate that. You could be anywhere and that you choose to give me, a couple hours of your time every week. I really do appreciate that. We will keep on keeping on. Always going to try and have new stuff coming out as best I can with the GMD and streams and all of that. And you guys being here and supporting really, it really helps, and I really do appreciate it. So I just wanted to thank y'all. I will see you guys next time. Keep enjoying Little King Story and Chicken Police if you're currently watching that. If not, it's coming up in the next year, so pop back off, and if you want to see me stumble through some of these other games, because there will be a lot of stumbling through a lot of these. Thank you again. I appreciate you guys. Take care.